And of course, the Dodgers are right there in the conversation for best team in baseball. But now, on to this story. Jamaica's done it, so why not Nigeria? What is it? Well, that answer can now be found in Houston, as our Daniel Gotera discovers, with a woman feeling right at home in the driver's seat.
Dun, dun, dun.
For Sean Adigan, cryotherapy treatments at Plex bring on added significance.
You can actually move a little bit to get more blood flow.
You see, this track star has turned her attention to something totally different, a sport the country she competes for has never seen.
I am the driver of the Nigerian women's bobsled team.
If you did a double take, it's perfectly normal, considering that sentence has never been uttered.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, Lord, help me, Lord. Like, Sean, what are you doing right now?
Sean is the first woman from Nigeria and the entire African continent to take on bobsledding.
At first, I knew I had completely lost my mind when I decided to do this. Like, I was convinced that I was outside of my mind.
But Olympic competition isn't new for this former U of H athlete. She is a three-time Nigerian champion in the 100-meter hurdles, qualifying for the London Games back in 2012.
What was that experience like, just being at the Olympic Games?
It was a complete out-of-body experience. I mean, it was one of those things that you can't really explain to people because it feels so surreal.
After retiring from track 2 years ago, she wanted something more. In her case, that was making history.
I mean, sometimes it's easy to put things objectively, like on a scale of, 0 to 10. So I would say this is probably 100.
Well, at least you're being honest.
So Sean built herself a practice sled, then recruited 2 other women to serve as her brakemen. They practice all the time, and now Sean is 3 races away from qualifying for the 2018 Games in South Korea.
And everybody brings up Cool Runnings.
Everyone.
Ice! Ice! Possibly. See you.
Every single person that knows anything about that movie.
Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme!
Or even if they can't remember the name, you're like, that,
Get on up! It's bobsled time!
Cool Runnings. Yeah!
But you're not tired of that. You were telling me that's kind of cool. That's what you want, right? That's what you want for Nigeria.
Because this is 30 years later, and we're still, singing the praises of men who took a leap of faith, who did something special, and who created a legacy. And if I can be, risen into that type of rank, oh man, that is just, I'm totally honored by it.
As you heard in the story, this is a huge undertaking. Sean is basically starting an entire sporting federation for her country, so she's asking for help. You can find her GoFundMe account. Just search Nigerian bobsled. Her story is on that page, as is her needs for the trip, but she tells me as long as she completes these next 3 courses, then she will be home free. What a story.
But it's more than just bobsled for her, though, right?
Oh, I know. She's a very, very busy woman. She told me she's completing a dual degree, and I wrote this down so I don't get this wrong. A dual degree, a doctorate of chiropractic, and a master's of science in sports medicine as well, in addition to bobsledding for an African country.
All right. She is living life in the fast lane, huh?
No doubt about it.
All right, Daniel, thanks so much.